lovely day out today. Nice and gray and overcast. Exactly how I like it.
Why take a chance?
Baubles and gleaming gemstones.
Make love
over
like
here.
a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant.
It's
Only a
that
mere
guy
20
again.
gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Let's avoid him.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Buying and selling
Please
fine
help me.
jewelry
I'm
here.
starving.
Hello there.
Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Huh, somebody with the same name. No, it can't be. Maybe this was a friend of my mother's? I don't think she said I was named after anyone, but... Well, this is a little weird. By all means, here, have some gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
And if there's any other way I can help,
Here,
please let me know.
It's so good to see you again.
Hello there. I see you're selling some food.
my food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
How do you keep this food so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time.
Now that's a
I'm
trick.
always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Well, I don't expect I'll find any, but if I happen to, I will keep you in mind.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Well, don't depend on me. I don't expect to be fighting ice wraiths anytime soon, but you might want to see if any other travelers have some on them. What have you got for sale here?
Just what you see here.
I'm in the market for produce. We have plenty of meat, but vegetables are hard to come by out here. Ooh, apples. I definitely want some apples. Let's take about that many. And some red ones too would be nice. A couple of tomatoes. Some leeks. I don't want to go overboard, but could also use a couple of cabbages and carrots and a few loaves of bread. So once I get on my way, I will definitely be prepared for the road. Thank you.
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Right. Hello.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed.
Who has been?
Bercy's afraid that someone's making a move to take the pawn prawn from us. I think he's being paranoid.
Bercy. I suppose that's her husband.
Or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold
Oh,
coins,
there's another
and
priest.
all this could be yours.
Vegetables,
I
those
can
crisps
practically
are winter's
feel
morning.
her disapproving stare.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
You see, growing up with
Buy some
a
armor and
with a
live to
mother
tell about it.
who isn't married and has never been married,
Fresh meats and produce.
well,
Get them before they're gone.
if you don't get disapproving looks, then you get the pitying looks, and that's even worse.
Genuine
Genuine
elixir for
potions,
sale.
Looking to
exotic
stay alive.
ingredients,
Why
buy
take a
them all.
chance?
See into other people's
Hmm.
stocks.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rough joints.
So we've got a number of merchant stalls out here. Let's see. Hello?
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
I can't say I'm in the market at the moment, but maybe you can convince me. Do you make your own jewelry?
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxleal jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art.
I see.
Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse.
Oh, you're telling me.
Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Well, it depends, I suppose, on what you want me to get, but if I'm able to, I'd be happy to take the job.
Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Huh. Really? I mean, gold ore I suppose I can find, and mammoth tusks. If I go to Whiterun, that would be easy enough, I suppose. They seem to be definitely in supply there. But the sapphires are going to be a bit tougher. So if you're having trouble finding materials, how's business?
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new.
Huh.
Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
Why does that not surprise me? Well, I may as well take a look at what you've got for sale today.
See for yourself.
Ooh. No. Well, I'm afraid there's really nothing here that I'm in the market for, but if I need any jewelry, I will keep you in mind for sure. You make some lovely pieces.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Thank you.
Protect yourself right.
Well, he seems
Buy
like a
armor
cheerful
from
sort.
Drelga.
Armor. I don't know.
Buying and selling fine jewelry.
I like what I've got because it's nice and light, and it's suitable not only for the road but also for the city. But maybe I ought to
Looking to
invest in
stay
something a
alive?
little
Why
stronger.
take a chance?
Hello?
You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
Excuse me, do you treat all of your customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not.
Ugh,
I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
that priest is looking at me. This is like Gerlub and Harald's wedding all over again. Though I swear that was not my fault. Gerlub requested that song, and she was the bride, so I couldn't exactly refuse to play it. It's not my responsibility what may or may not have happened afterwards when people got into singing along. I also did not write the lyrics, so I can't be blamed for that either. Ugh. Alright, well, what do you have for sale?
Just what you see here.
Let's just pretend that priest is not staring at me. Let's see. No, that's a lot worse than what I already have. Shield's a bit heavy for my use. Looks like she's got some enchanted things, but they're all more expensive than I can afford, though. Leather boots of resist fire. Fire resistance, now that is something that could come in handy, especially if I encounter any more of those dragons on the road. Maybe I can sell something to her, and she can sell it for a higher price. And we can both get a good deal out of it. So let's see. The hide boots can go. I kind of like this helmet. But really, it's not that much more protection than the hood that I already wear on the road, so I'm sure she can sell this for a good price. She'll take these robes too. Let's see. That I do not need. Oh, and she'll take these backpacks too. Okay. Here you go. And the travel clothes. I should have left these behind in Iverstead. Considering these are what I was wearing when I was captured in that Imperial ambush, I probably shouldn't be wearing these around. I might be more easily recognized that way. But I also don't really want to get rid of them. It's a little foolish, but they remind me of home. I guess I'll hold on to them. Maybe drop them off next time I'm in Iverstead, and Mother could wear them when she gets here. Though, honestly, she would have to take up the hem a bit. I'm quite taller than she is. Oh, I have all these iron arrows. I'm not gonna... Well, she's not really willing to pay much for them, but I'll throw them in. Maybe I should get rid of this. Either that or switch to it from the sword. No. But I can get rid of this. There we go. Will she take anything else? These pelts. I think I want to use these. I'm not gonna sell the dragon remains to anyone in town if I can help it. Maybe she can use these for firewood. Or kindling, rather. I think I want to keep all of these. Well, no. I don't need the frenzy poison. I'm not going to use that. This might be useful, though. These I can get rid of. And I'll hold on to the venom. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but in case I come up against something that's harder to deal with than wolves, I could use it. Listen, I'm not selling any of my books. Oh, thank you. Hopefully you can sell those for a good price and we'll both profit from this.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Hello. Bye. Garm, leave the nice priestess alone.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer.
Hello there.
Greetings, traveler. I don't think we've met. My name's Kayleen.
Hello, Kayleen.
That's right, the Kayleen. Professional bard, playwright, and stage actress. Okay, I'm really just a beggar. But you didn't hear that from me.
Right. If you're... Why are you pretending to be an artist if you're really just a beggar?
Well, the Nords value hard work. Some people like it when a beggar shows a little gumption. If I say I'm an artist, the locals do their best to keep my name on the wind.
So basically, in order to make more from begging, you're giving all bards a bad name. Great. So, are your performances well known throughout Riften?
Absolutely. A beggar is nothing without her patrons, and I owe everything I have to the townsfolk here. That's why, as a pretend artist, I do my best to give them more of what they want. Namely, me. Sometimes that means running around with a bucket on my head. Other times, I'm using that bucket as a drum.
I see. And what sort of performances do you do, besides running around with a bucket on your head? Any original stories or compositions?
No, why try to reinvent the wheel? Why not make it faster and rounder? We try and improve on the old favorites. For instance, last week, me and some of the other beggars did a stirring rendition of Fiore and Holger. Only in this play, Fiore was a vampire and Holger was the sun. Earned us 2 septims apiece. We ate real good that night.
Really? Well... I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on her. It seems like you've fallen on hard times.
My luck may be down, but my spirits are high. But they'll feel even higher with a coin or 2.
Alright. Here, have a gold coin, just as long as you don't start singing.
Thank you, traveler. What would you like me to perform?
No, really. I don't need a performance, just spend the money wisely.
Many thanks. I'll do my best. Do come back.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Hello, Edda. Good luck to you today. No, I am not interested.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20
Buy some
septims
more and
each.
live to tell about it.
Hello?
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Okay, I'm already staying at the Bee and Barb, but thanks for the advice, I guess. So I take it you work at the bunkhouse?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
That's a shame. Oh, I see that you're a worshipper of Debella, based on your amulet.
I don't know why I bother.
Excuse me.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Hello there.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
Certainly. What do you have for sale?
Just what you see here.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer
Let's see. Ooh, Ashfire mead. It's a bit expensive for me. Maybe he has some armor that's worth using? No, nothing that I can use. Or I could use a potion though. Restore health is always useful. Oh, Sujama. No. I'm not getting any of that. I do not want to get myself in trouble here. The poison song. I seem to remember that Tevrith's parents had a copy of this series on their shelf, but I never read them myself. It looks like this one is pretty late in the series though, so I'd rather start from the beginning. Let's see, and anything else useful? Oh, nothing for me. Well, thank you. Brand Shay, you said your name was. That's kind of an odd name for a dark elf.
I may be dark elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian.
Really?
For reasons I'm still trying to discover. I ended up orphaned and taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh.
I see.
I hope one day to find out what happened to me. How I ended up like that.
I can understand wanting to find out more about your parents. Do you have any clues about your past?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
Well, I'll keep an eye open. I can't say I would know where to start looking, though.
Thank you.
So, what brought you to Skyrim anyway? Why are you searching here?
I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos, but that's where the trail ran cold.
Looking to stay alive?
I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed.
I see. Well, if I find out any information, I'll be sure to bring it back to you.
Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Thank you. I probably won't be able to find anything, but you never really know. Hello?
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Oh, you're Maven Blackbriar. Your name carries great weight in Riften from what I've heard.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
My apologies, ma'am. I will make sure not to cause any trouble for you.
Out of my way.
Of course.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale.
Wow.
For thousands of years.
If she's that open about her involvement with the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, she's definitely not somebody I want to mess with.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Is that's the Temple of Mara?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Gems, potions, exotic
I
ingredients.
should pay my respects there. I really should, but I really don't want to have to deal with priests. Not priests of Mara, anyway. Ugh. Especially not after that one was staring at me in the market earlier. Maybe I'll stop by there later. Hello. Do you need something?
Excuse me, Sarah. Have you seen my pa? Well, he was trading at the market stalls, and then he was gone. And I can't find him.
Oh no. Okay, calm down, stay calm. And tell me, what does your father look like?
Well, he's got red hair, like me. And a big bushy beard. Oh, won't you help me find him?
I'd like to help, but I need you to be more specific.
He's got a scar on his chin shaped like a star, on a big fat belly.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I don't think I've seen him.
Fine, stupid skeever brain.
Wait a second. Don't think I didn't notice that. If you needed money, you only had to ask me. Haven't you seen me giving to all the beggars I've seen today?
Notice what? I don't need money. I told you Pa has a big belly and keeps me fed. You need to get your eyes checked, Captain. Seems to me like you're just a big bully harassing some poor kid. Maybe you tried to kidnap me and I stuck you where the sun don't shine.
Excuse me?
Or you can let me slip off without a fuss and we'll be as merry as a midyear morning.
Listen, I'm not planning on ratting you out. I just wanted to talk. You seemed upset.
Sounds like you're stalling until a guard walks past and nabs me. Why risk it? What's in it for me?
What's in it for you? A septim or two to get you a few meals. If I like what you have to say.
Fair trade, Captain. For a few clink, I'll sing like a sparrow. So what do you want?
Where are your parents really?
Pa was a sailor with a kid every port from Sydney to Strass Mackay. One of them ports is Windhelm, and one of them kids is me. Ma's a skooma fiend. She likes to go where the skooma is. One day she went off into the ratways to get us some more, and never came back. Probably murdered for the click she had on her. Or maybe it was a skooma that done her in. Don't matter all that much to me. If she showed up here tomorrow night, right as rain, I'd spit right in her face and tell her to go kiss a daydruff. I take care of myself.
So, I heard there's an orphanage here in Riften. Why not live there instead of trying to swindle people on the streets?
I heard the lady that runs it is a hag raven that gobbles up stupid children. Besides, no one would want to adopt a dirty gutter snake with broken teeth and blood under her nails. Not with the likes of cute, sweet Runa around.
So, where do you sleep then?
I got me a bedroll right by the fire in Beggars Row. Would be aces if Edda didn't snore.
And how do you manage to keep fed with a life like this?
You're joking? There will always be that stinker of a fool ready to pat my head and lose their purse. Or a fellow sneaky type wanting the freshest news that's trickled down into the gutter. And when fools are short, there's always skeevers to eat. Cook up nice with a touch of pilfered garlic and a dab of lifted lavender. Lots of skeevers in the Warrens. I don't like it down there though. Full of crazies and some mage type who sets my spine a-tingling.
So, don't you want more from your life than that?
What you want to hear? That I want to be some big famous adventurer and some whale and bard crooning for the Jarl of Solitude. Those are stupid kid dreams.
Hey.
Protect yourself right.
Well, honestly, she may not be wrong about that. So maybe you can tell me something about Riften.
Riften is a stink hole, full to bursting with suckers of all kinds. You got the lovers coming in all trussed up to get troughed at the temple, giggling like maids. You got the guards who don't know a dog from a dragon, and the city folk who seem to want to get robbed blind.
You know, they're just trying to build a life. People can't just... Well, yes, they can just up and leave. I just up and left my home. Never mind that then. But you'd think at least the nobles would know better than to stay in a place like this.
Yeah, and I mostly steal from the richies. Stupid merchants or lovers swaggering by with fat purses right for the picking.
Well, here. You may be a thief and a liar, but you're also a kid, so have some gold, get yourself a meal.
What do you want for it?
Nothing, just take it.
Oh, alright. Thanks, I suppose. Alright then.
Yeah. I need to keep a close eye on my purse while I'm here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Well, there's nothing for it, Garm. I'm gonna have to have a look at the temple. I'm not passing by a temple without paying my respects. Making an offering or something. And if I'm gonna get more stares from the priests, well, then I'm just gonna have to live with that. You know what? I'm a bit thirsty. And I could use a little bit of, liquid courage before I go in there. Alright. Let's go in.